Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to the live stream. It is now 2020. It is a decade since we did our last live stream. Well, it was in the last decade, but yeah, you get the idea. So, hello and welcome this evening. We have got Ryder perched up there on the roof. We have got Mr. Petro Gracemark. We have got Mr. Jimmy J. We have got Mr. Smoodelini. And we have a brand new guest here this evening. The Maltese Panda has come to join us in our stream. We may have another couple of people turning up later if they're able to join us. We're not quite sure yet. I would just like to look into the chat this evening. We've got Ryder, Matthew John Scary, Smoodelini's in there as well, Bite Moose, Logan McGettigan, who... if I recall correctly, you are Mr. Leaper, aren't you? I think you are. Anyway, we've got Agricultura Italia, Mine Farmer, Clash Royale Farm, Steak and Cactus, Petro Gracemark, Uppsala Hasa Markstedt, Pierre Johansson. Hello, welcome to the stream, welcome to 2020. I hope that so far this year things have been going just swimmingly for you. We've not really had much time for things to go wrong just yet, admittedly. And one final thing that I just need to say is if you are considering at any point getting yourselves a multiplayer server to play on with your friends, then I would strongly recommend the ones that we use. They provide us with a server free of charge. In turn, we sing their praises. And we have good reason to sing their praises. It is, of course, the ones that we have the link for in the description down below. And I'm currently desperately trying to think of the name of the people that provide the server, and my mind has gone completely blank. Who provides our server? Smoodo, if you could jump in here a minute and just tell me what the name of the... Because I'm seriously, I've actually forgotten the name of the people that... I had it then. I was going to say it. The name of the people that provide the server. Oh, this is really embarrassing. I should know this because I'm supposed to say that, look, they're really, really good. And I know they are really good.
Hello, my friend.
Hello, who are the people that provide the server?
Nitrado.
Nitrado, that's it. I don't know why I thought it began with a P. For some reason. But anyway, Nitrado. Nitrado are the ones that provide the servers. They are absolutely fantastic, and they are the ones that I highly recommend. There is a link to them in the description down below if you're considering a server. Right. My first job, I believe, is combining, isn't it?
It is, indeed. Harvesting wheat on field 20.
Right.
You may take your sexy new combine.
We've got the combine that Sen coloured in the last stream, or we've got one of these other combines over here. So we're going to go with the one that Sen coloured in the last stream.
And let me have a quick look. We do not need the straw. You can just blow it out the back on the field. No straws needed.
Right, okay. Now, you said field 20, wasn't it?
Field 20, indeed, yes. I parked 2 trucks because the lovely Patrio and JJ will be harvesting sugar beets on the neighboring field.
Right, okay.
So I parked our 2 road trains over there.
So I just go and offload into them. Okay, no worries. Excellent news. Let me just direct back.
I'm off for now.
Okay, we will speak to you later, Mr. Smudo. Let's just direct back to chat a minute. We have got, who else? We got Stocking Anarchy, Sad Tomato, Michael Burke, Josh Storer, Hitman 1422, Shane Cohen, Michael Burke, Golem 98, Batstar 5, Eric King, Feed Guide Gaming. Hello and welcome to the stream, everybody. It is fantastic to see you here. I hope that the beginning of your year is going well. My year's not been too bad so far. I mean, we have had like a slight issue in that my boiler is broken down, so we've got no heating in the house. I mean, it's only a minor inconvenience because the house is pretty well insulated, so you don't need much heat. So we've got a couple of electric heaters that we can use, which is taking care of it. And then the... right, hang on a minute. I need to change that one over on... No. Oh, I need to swap that one over like that. There we go. And the hot water can also be heated up via an electric immersion heater. So, yeah, no problem at all. That's absolutely fine. It's not going to be an issue, except that the hot water wasn't heating. And so then we thought that, well, that was broken as well. But after some extensive testing, turns out that it was just one of the switches, the timer switch, that wasn't working properly. So I've rewired it, bypassed the timer switch, and I now have hot water, which is quite a good thing, because like the heating, yes, the boiler is broken, so well, we're not having heating for quite some time. Not until I've got a large chunk of money to go and buy a new heater, a new boiler, which quite frankly there are other things that need to take priority. So it's only to run the central heating, and we don't use the central heating that much anyway, so it's not actually as big an issue as it is for some that we don't have that. And we only had it in the last few years anyway. I think it was about 6 years ago, 5 years ago that we first had it. Before that, we never had central heating anyway. So we're just back to heating the house how we used to a little while ago. So yes, that happened right at, well, it broke down at the on the 31st of December, and then we had the hot water. So I've been playing around with that today. But fortunately, I've managed to bypass the faulty switch, and I've rewired it into the main tank, and now everything is working swimmingly. The only issue is I turned on the hot tap, and it's rather hot. So I'm now going to have to just go and have a little tweak around with it and turn the thermostat down a little. It seems like it may be a little bit excessive. It's gotten a little bit overexcited about being able to fire up and actually work, because I don't know how long it's been since that one's not been working. So yeah, I'm going to just have to tweak it a bit so that I don't actually burn the skin off of my fingers when I'm trying to use the hot water out of the tap. But other than that, it's absolutely fine. So we've got our hot water back. I'm very pleased about that. So 3rd of January, and already we have successfully rescued our faulty hot water system, and we've managed to get a decent... we've managed to sort of sort out a heating solution to the boiler breaking down as well. So far for 2020, things are looking pretty good. I'm quite pleased about it, to be honest. I feel that it could definitely have gone a lot worse than that. So I am very, very pleased that things have gone as well as they have. Sen's combine here that she picked out is actually looking pretty good, racing up across the field here. I definitely like this. I'm wondering if we should have gone for all purple. I mean, Sen said pink, so pink it was. So let's have a look down through. Dendy 25, Jesse Haas, Hayden Jones. Ooh, this is why I should set the GPS going. Hang on, let me set up the GPS going a minute. So you do that like that, and then I go Alt E like that twice and start that running up through there. And then I do Alt E again, and then Control S like that, and auto width like that, and lower that down to 45 feet exactly, or something like that. Snap terrain on. I'll keep the lines off like that, and that'll do quite nicely. And then I go there. Right. That one's going to do the work. And then I can now look at the chat a little bit better. Daddy25, Fish Slayer, Benedetto Cornu. Hello, welcome to the stream, people. It's good to see you here. So let's... Oh, there's someone there. Who am I trying to drive? I'm trying to drive you into Ryder. Sorry, Ryder. Sorry, my bad. Bad driving on my part. Let's... Slowly bring that one around. Because if you try and go too fast when you're first driving in, it doesn't like it, does it? So we'll go racing back up across here. Bowen! Just take my money. Thank you very much for your support, sir. That is absolutely fantastic of you. Very much appreciated. Oh, that is brilliant. What a brilliant start to the year. Thank you very much. I like that. Just take my money. I like it. I like it. And thank you very much. Let's Hitman 1422, does your boiler heat your hot water and heat your home? Well, the boiler was heating the hot water because it's on gas, and so we've got a choice. We can either use the gas or we can use the electric. And what I do, because I've got solar panels on my house, so in the summer I switch the immersion on and switch the gas off for doing the heating, and so I use the electric in the summer, which mostly then gets powered by the solar panels, and then in the winter I've been using the gas. So now I've just turned, like, the gas is no longer working, so the hot water is now just going to be heated via the electric immersion heater. The central heating system, that is on the gas boiler. There is no alternative heating source for the central heating. However, until 5.5 years ago, I didn't have any central heating anyway. I just had 2 heaters. Why aren't you going? What? I did the thing. I don't know why it's not going. Feed Guy Gaming, thank you very much for your support as well, sir. That is absolutely fantastic of you. Very much appreciated. You guys are awesome. You're genuinely awesome. So yeah, we didn't have central heating up until like 5.5 years ago. We just had a couple heaters. So we've gone back to doing that. It's not any particular great thing. So we're so long as we got the hot water, that was the important. That was the bit that I was a bit annoyed about this morning when I got started on it. But it turns out that it was just a the timer switch had sort of worn itself out. So I'd either buy a new timer or just bypass that, and I'll turn it on and off myself. So I bypassed it. I didn't have to spend a single penny. All I had to do is spend about 30 minutes rewiring after we found out what the cause of the problem was, which was really good. I'm really pleased with that. Who else have we got? The stream isn't keeping up for me because of my internet. Mr. Golem98. That's a bit unfortunate. Hopefully, I mean, if you're not able to fully catch it, hopefully you will be able to catch some of the stream on the rerun, because it does turn up. I'm not too sure how long it takes. It's a couple days, I think, where it eventually turns up. But it does get there eventually. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go and take this bit off of the top up here. Else, did you have a good Josh Storer, did you have a good Christmas and New Year? Yes, I did. I had a very nice Christmas. I had a 7-day break. Feed Guy Gaming, again, thanks for the hours of entertainment. Thank you very much for your support, sir. That is absolutely brilliant. Very, very awesome of you. Thank you very, very much. So yeah, I had a very good Christmas, actually. I had a full 7 days off. Well, most of 7 days off. I did explain it in one of my videos. I was basically talking to my grandmother, saying that I get most of my days off. But regardless of what day of the year it is, there is always some stuff that I've got to do. So like half an hour to an hour of work that I've got to do every single day to sort out the videos that have been uploaded, type up stuff on them, tick all the right boxes and everything like that. So it's just a job that's got to be done every day. Kind of like, you know, well, she said, well, that's what farmers have got to do. A farmer, regardless of your day off, you still got to go and feed the animals. So that's essentially what I'm doing, is I'm having to go and, I'm going and feeding the animals, doing the essential work. So yeah, it is brilliant, and I think that's kind of nailed it, really, because up until I started doing YouTubing, I mean, well, yeah, I did spend, you know, 10 years working in a factory, but I have been most of my life involved with farming. So feeding the animals every day is something that I do every single day. Like I've done most of my life is feeding the animals. Snack and Cactus, Happy New Year. Thank you very much, sir. That is absolutely fantastic of you. Absolutely wonderful. Happy New Year to you as well. And well, the same to all of you. Happy New Year. I'm on really good form this evening, mainly because I did actually manage, you know, we got the hot water back. That was a bit I was worried about. I have mentioned this already so far this evening. I've fixed my hot water, so I'm very pleased. Dota 2 Romania, I have a question. Fire away with your questions. You put stuff, you know, right into the chat. I do try to keep up with the chat, try to answer the questions. Don't spam, but if I don't see it and the chat's gone up a little bit, then you can put the question back. Just don't spam it, because it gets unpleasant for other people. But I am more than happy to answer questions. I figure that's sort of half of what a live stream is all about, isn't it? It gives you a chance to ask me the questions that I don't necessarily normally get to answer, things like that. So yeah, if by all means, go and paste them all in. Mind Farm, in this case, has silly colours. My wife, Senleia, she came on to the live stream 2 weeks ago just to say hello. First time she's ever been on a live stream. She just put the headset on just for a little bit, said hello. But she's the one that picked out the colours for the Combine when we were looking at it in the shop. She said go for the purple wheels and the pink Combine. I mean, I like pink. Like, nobody's going to steal this Combine, are they? You think about this. You go, if you're out to steal a Combine, you're not going to go and steal one that looks like that, are you? It's just not going to happen. No one is going to go and steal that Combine. You're never going to be able to shift it, are you? That's basically theft-proof Combine. That right there is a theft-proof Combine. That is absolutely awesome. Hitman 1422. My dad played the Memphis music scene for a long time. Knows a lot of guys from Egypt, Central Kings. Oh, wow. Hey, that's very cool. That is very cool. My mum used to be a music teacher, and so she's quite musical. And I learned to play the piano when I was younger, and my son is learning to play piano. So we're sort of a bit musical in this house, but not hugely so. I've got a guitar kicking around, but it's nothing. It's not an electric guitar or anything. It's just a standard acoustic guitar with an old steel string thing. It plays music. That's about it. I don't play it very well. Like at the moment, it's been so long since I played it, I can barely remember any chords. But it's nice to just strum it every now and then just sort of get a thing of guitar tabs and chords out so that I can remember what the chords are and have another go. Just pick for a little bit. I'm going to have to leave, Frith. My internet really can't handle this. I really wish I could say, but I can't. Okay, Golem98, it was good of you to drop in. Maybe we will see you later, maybe not. If not, you may catch... I don't know, because some people like to watch old live streams. Some people don't. It's like, you know, re-watching a live stream is kind of a different thing altogether, isn't it? Mike Mains, in real life, at least around here, the owner of the farm goes on vacation and leaves all the farm work, including feeding the animals, to the farm hands, unless the owner is the only farm hand. Well, that's true of any farm, really. I mean, I say that I've been involved in farming. My grandmother and my grandfather, they owned their own farm, but it was small-scale farming. So, you know, they always did their own stuff on it. And I've never been in a position where I've owned a big farm and been able to tell other people to do it. I've always been the one at the bottom. If I go on holiday, if I can arrange it, then I get away. But other than that, if I'm working on the farm, even on my days off at the weekends, I've still got to go in for an hour to feed the animals. So that's what it used to be. I mean, it's been a long time since I've done that, but yeah, that's pretty much what it used to be. I was one of the ones that had to do the feeding. But yeah, I know what you mean with the, you know, the big farmers at the top. They're the ones that get to say, "Oh, you go and do that." But that's one of the reasons I got out of farming, because I didn't want to work for those people anymore. You know, I very much had a choice of either working for those people and doing the jobs that they didn't want to do, or becoming sort of working more towards a farm manager type and spending a lot of time working in an office doing paperwork. Neither of which particularly appealed to me, which is why I ended up moving away from agriculture. Jesse Haas, Frith, I play bass guitar. That is very cool. Bass guitar riffs are just... they are what make rock and roll music. The bass guitar riff. Everybody knows that. There's one in particular. I cannot remember which song it is, but it's a Paul Simon song. Sure it's Paul Simon. I'm 90% sure it's Paul Simon. Used to listen to it when I was a little kid. So we're talking a minimum of 25 years ago. So, hang on, was it 25 years ago? I'm 38 now. Go back 28 years ago. It was 28 years ago that I remember listening to that when I was about 10 years old. It was a Paul Simon one. And there's a really, really awesome bass guitar riff on it. It's just wickedly cool. It really is. It is wickedly cool. Alright, the bass guitar, that was the bit. That was the bit that everybody wanted to play. It was the instrument that everybody wanted to play when I was in school. That was the one. Let's have a look. You're talking about complicated stuff about customizing guitars now. This is way beyond me. This is stuff that I don't understand. Absolutely don't understand. I play stuff like punk rock and rock. That is very, very cool. Right, Moo's been playing a guitar badly for 20 plus years. Matthew, John, Scary, Frithgar, say hello to Panda. Panda. Is Panda in the chat? Panda is on here. We've got the Maltese Panda is
Frithgar, my friend.
working in the field. I'll be working with him soon. Hello, Mr. Smudo.
I can see that you are almost done.
I am.
Yes, I would like you to unload the wheat in the first trailer of the black road train.
Yeah. Where to?
Then, come again?
Where am I putting it?
In the first trailer of the black road train.
Oh, you want me to put the wheat in this one in the first trailer?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I put the wheat in the... I've already emptied some into the third trailer.
Well, then keep filling the third trailer. How much do you have? It's too much for one trailer anyway. Then it doesn't matter.
Right. Okay.
Just put it in, then clean, refuel, and so on and so on.
Okay.
And repair, of course, the combine. And afterwards, I would like you to grab your favorite tractor and start plowing field 8, the big round one.
Plowing.
Yes.
Right, okay, I'll see if I can find a plow.
With the big Swifter. The yellow one.
Right, okay. I will have a look for said vehicle. See if I can find it.
You used it before, I have faith in you.
Have I? Alright.
Yes.
I will see what I can do.
Okay. I'll be back.
Okay, ciao darling. Jesse Housefrith, what were you saying about punk rock? I was just reading what you said that you do, that you play punk rock. I don't play anything in particular. I do like to listen to various different music. I do listen to quite a lot of rock. I listen to... It does depend on my mood, particularly, but mostly I tend to listen to rock and... mostly I listen to rock and I listen to... Oh, what's the... sort of folk music sort of stuff that I listen to. And... Well, I was going to say heavy metal. Some heavy metal. Some... and power metal, like Dragon Force. Dragon Force is one that I listen to quite a bit. And not all the time, though. It really does depend on mood. Like, what I listen to really does change from day to day, depending on my particular mood on that particular day. So some days I might be listening to power metal, a bit of Dragon Force, or maybe some heavier heavy metal like Rammstein, that sort of thing. And then other days I'll be listening to much more folk music type, like Enya, that kind of thing. Much more chilled out, relaxed, completely the opposite sort of music. So I do listen to a very varied selection. As for playing music, my music playing skills are rudimentary at best. So oh, and yes, The Who. Okay, Feed Guy Gaming has got some very valid points. These are bands that I have started listening to more lately, and... Right, now wait. This is the fuel right here, but where's the pressure washer? Oh, that's the pressure washer there. I see the pressure... I found it. It's okay. Right, I need to go to there, and then... Right, I'm not able to refill. I don't know why it's not letting me refill, but I can at least do this bit. Yeah, The Who. And you'd think that The Who was like, you know, the classic rock band, The Who, the WHO, but it's not. Go and look up The Who, which is spelled H-U. Oh, they're amazing. They're Mongolian throat singers that do sort of combined with heavy metal. Oh, what a beautiful combination. It really is. There is some of the songs you can feel quite a... it feels like there's a strong Rammstein influence in it, but they've got their own unique sound. It is completely their own unique sound, and my goodness me, it is quite the sound. It is absolutely amazing. So thanks to... I'm pretty sure it's actually Feed Guy who got me who first showed me some of their music on our Discord. There is a link in the description down below to the Discord if you're interested in joining. It's a lot of fun on there. We do talk from time to time. Just stop that one and jump out. Right, I got to go and find another tractor now. I got to find any tractor really, and a culti plow. He said something about a culti plow. Let's do some tabbing, shall we? I don't want a crone. I don't want a combine. I don't want a combine. Nope. Nope. What's this? No, I don't want you. I don't want you. That is another golden crone. No, no. Right. Here's... wait, I didn't want to do that. I want to get out the cab. So we've got a number of tractors over here. We've got the orange Fendt over there. See, this one has changed colours several times. Smudo was changing colours on it last time. And we were playing around with it. So I want this one here. I want Sour Skittles. Chino! Happy New Year! Thank you very much for your support, sir. That is absolutely fantastic of you. Happy New Year to you as well. Did I already read that out? I may have done. I'm not quite sure. But yeah, Happy New Year. And thank you very, very much. That is absolutely awesome. The Pizza Wars of 2019 are behind us. And Broccoli on Pizza Wars has begun. I've never tried broccoli on pizza. I can't imagine that it's going to be particularly good. I did see something the other day. I seen a video of somebody who was making an entire pizza out. It was a vegan pizza. It was made out of cauliflower and then had like broccoli and other stuff on top of it. I'll be honest with you, it didn't look like the sort of thing that I would want to eat. It really, really didn't. Cauliflower pizza with broccoli on top. Just, no. Not really much. Is this what he wanted me to use? The Bednar Swifter. I can't remember what he... Culti... This isn't a culti plow, though, is it? I don't know if it is or it isn't. I don't know. I can't see any others around. Let's go with this one, and if it's wrong, you'll probably tell. So let's have a look down through... Hang on. I'm just coming up through here. Who was the other band? It was the Dead South. Yeah, the Dead South. They are a really, really cool band as well that I've just started listening to. I thought that they were actually a band that was based down in the southern US. Oh, that's where they were from. It's where the sound is like, it feels like it's from, mixed with sort of Cuba as well. There's some Cuban sort of influence going on in there, I'm sure of it. But no, they're actually Canadian, which did surprise me when I first found that out. They're really good, though. They're really, really good. And the music is quite catchy. Again, it's the sort of thing, you know, I got to be in a mood for it. And I'm very much like that with music, though. My mood for different types of music does change hugely from day to day. The Who is coming to Grass Pop. I've no idea what Grass Pop is. I'm assuming it's a concert for you, Ryder, over there in the Netherlands. And I've got it. There's somebody working in... Who's working in this field? Let's go over this way and have a look. I'll unfold as I go. That is not the way to treat your machine, is it? That is not the way to treat your machine. Not unfolding as I go like that. Goodness me. Who have I got over here? Someone's over here. Okay. The Maltese Panda. Hello, Maltese Panda. Here he is. This is his first time joining us in the live stream. So, there we go. I'm just going to follow him around the field. We're going to work together. Brothers in arms, we're going to do this. Of course, if I'm following him like this on a circle, things is going to go wrong. Hang on. Let me back up. I'll back up for you a minute there. Right, he can go and get that bit there. I think he lifted up a bit. That's all right. You carry on. Don't worry about me. I'm all right. You take your time. We want to get this. We want to get it looking right. Why is his lagged out? No, he's all right. It's all right. It's absolutely fine. We had to do some testing, I believe, earlier on in order to make sure the mods worked properly. So all is well at the moment. I will follow you around, Mr. Maltese Panda. I will follow you around like this. We will work together, brothers in arms, like this, all the way around the field. Now, of course, the difficult bit is that I need to try and follow him around the field and talk and read the chat at the same time. Do I like Pink Floyd? I do listen to a little bit of Pink Floyd from time to time. I'm not wild about it. I will confess to that. I'm not wild about the whole Pink Floyd situation. But it is something that I do pick up and listen to occasionally. Petro Grace Mark found it almost. Oh, no, we haven't actually driven into anything today. I haven't driven anything yet. Thank you very much, Mr. Graysmark, for your support. That is absolutely fantastic of you. My driving is terrible here. I need to, like, take a full width. We got the Maltese Panda here, who's taking a full width on this, and he's doing a really good job. He's doing a decent job of his driving. Look at that. A proper full width all the way around. And then here I am. I'm weaving all over the place like I'm drinking at the wheel. It's not the way to behave. Right? Do not drink and drive. My main problem is I'm mostly reading and driving. So, yeah. Bon Jovi. I do like a bit of Bon Jovi. I will proudly admit that I like a bit of Bon Jovi. There is nothing finer. There's certain vehicles. Like, if I'm just driving a normal car, Bon Jovi is alright. But occasionally I borrow my dad's pickup truck. And he's got quite a nice big Mitsubishi L500, L400, something, I don't know. Mitsubishi pickup truck, a nice green metallic colour. It's a really nice vehicle to drive. And the speakers in there, there's a really nice bass to them. And so I've got a Bon Jovi CD, and I'll put it onto that one and have it pumping out. Oh, it is a good sound. It is a good sound. It's a type of soundtrack that fits the vehicle. It really is. It fits the vehicle, and it fits the vehicle very, very nicely. I like it a lot. So, yeah, that's, I do spend a bit of time doing that. I wonder if I can do it this way. I wonder if I can drive this way round. I'm not going to try and be greedy and take a big swath or anything, because otherwise I am going to get into trouble. But I'm just curious if I can do it this way round for a little bit. I'm drifting out. I'm going to sideswipe him in a minute. It's a bit difficult to judge your distances. I'm really sorry, Mr. Maltese Panda. I'm going to make a horrible mess of this. Let's not do that. Let's back up a bit. He's probably feeling a bit crowded. I know I would be. I'd be in the cab right there if someone was doing that to me, and I would be making gestures out the window. Right? I really would. I would be properly annoyed if someone was doing that to me. I would be properly annoyed about it. Right, I'm going to go up there. Now, are we going to go on round, or are we going to start? I think we should start going up and down, actually. Right, I'll bring that one up. I'll bring it round like this, and we'll start working up and down the field like this. If I go down here, I'm gonna set my GPS going. That's what I want to try and do. So I want to go Alt-C like that, and then lower it. Oops, definitely didn't mean to do that. Lower it down. It's going to be out of sync with his. Right. Okay, let's bring this over this way a little bit, like that. I want to keep it I want to keep it reasonably lined up. Okay, I'm going to do that there, and then I go Alt-E like that. You've actually got to do it twice. There we go, and I'll start driving down through here with Alt-E. And I think he's doing the same, actually. I think he's also setting it up. Is that going to work? Andre Dayu, I know it's not very much, but it's my way to thank you for all your work. There is absolutely no need to apologize for size of donation. I don't know. You do not need to apologize for size of donation. Thank you very, very much for your support, sir. That is absolutely fantastic of you. Any donation is absolutely wonderful, and it's hugely appreciated. It really is. So thank you very, very much for that. And I will just say that I don't recognize your name, so you are now in the Great Book of Names. That is, any donation is an automatic entry into the Great Book of Names. So if you do watch other videos, I'm now trying to make sure that I get everybody's names into the Great Book of Names. It's something that is important to me, that I get to say thank you to everybody that supports me in any way on this channel. Right, let's bring that one out round there. And it... Look at that! It looks like our GPS is slightly out of sync. So what I'm going to try and do, can we alter it? If I go Control S, is it possible to move it over a little bit? I don't know if it is. You can offset. I like show lines here, but I don't think that I can actually just move it over by a tiny bit. I don't think I can move the lines, can I? Like the offset, that doesn't do it. Oh, that's a shame. It doesn't look like I can do that. If I go back, because yeah, mine goes to there. Oops, I don't want to turn it off. I want to do that. Mine goes to that point right there, and it doesn't look like I've got any kind of offset reversal, or that, like, I can't tweak it over to match his. I think what we're going to need to do... Oh! Okay. Maltese power. Press left Alt and page up or page down. Alright, let's try this then. So, ha-ha! Legend! Right, I will do that, and I'll bring that over a bit like that. Get that properly lined up there. And now we can work the two of us together, brothers in arms, up and down the field. Look at this. This is fantastic. Yes. And watch us wallop into each other right here. Who's... are we able to get... Are we going to be able to do a pass? Oh! That was fantastic. Oh, yes. That was brilliant. That was absolutely fantastic. I am very pleased with that. We managed to do it. Okay, I didn't know that you could move them round. I did not know that you could move them round. That was absolutely awesome. Okay, I'll bring you in here. Alt X and start you up again. Start wandering down across this field here. All right, let's have a look into chat. Andre, where are you from? From Romania. I am new on your lives, but I watch all of your vids from Romania. Thank you very much. Mr. Deu from... Don't worry, Frith, I will tidy up afterwards. That's all right. We'll figure that out. Once we've done here, we've now got the... We're now working on the same line, so we've got a nice tidy run up through here. He's doing a big loop out round there, so he's not going to wallop into me. And then I'll come round and I'll follow him up the field again. And we'll start working like that. We're going to do an excellent job of this. We're going to do an excellent job of this. Matthew, John, Scary, nice driving finally. Yes, thank you very much for your support, sir. That is absolutely fantastic of you. And again, very, very much appreciated. Oliver Dragon, Cute Worlds. Just looking to see if there's anybody else. Hello, welcome to the stream. It's fantastic to have you here. It is absolutely awesome to see you here. There's a lot of new faces. We're seeing a lot of new faces here. It seems that the new year has brought out a whole load of new people as well. This is absolutely brilliant. I'm just going to wet my whistle a minute. Oh, there we go. Right, little bit of coffee, just to keep us going. Much better. Right. Where were you? Frith, are you from the UK? Yes, I am from the UK. I am from Cornwall in the UK, actually. Way down in the southwest. Now, I'm going to spin round like this. And I'm going to cheekily take the lead this run. Through there. Like that. And lower it down again. Now, I'll let Mr. Maltese catch up with us. Mr. Panda. There he goes. Right. Now I can both go whizzing down across the field like this. Yeah, like I said, I'm from the UK. Hang on. Just having... Am I going faster than you, Mr. Panda? I think I go faster than you. Not quite sure why. Unless yours is... Well, no, I can't think of any reason why I should be... I'm going 16 miles an hour. I mean, you can try going like whether it go faster. I don't know whether it's just because my tractor can pull a bit faster, or possibly your cultivator hasn't been... I'm doing 13. Might be because your cultivator hasn't been repaired. Whether it's low on repair value, and so it's not working properly. We'll have to see. I'm sure it'll be all right. We'll figure something out. Right. Oh no! We did. We hit. Crashed. We crashed. That was entirely my fault. Actually, that was entirely my fault. I wasn't paying attention. That was yeah. That was just bad driving on my part. That was bad driving on my part. Not good. Right, well, we'll have to make sure that we do this properly in future. Definitely have to make sure we do this properly. Michael, hang on. I'm looking up. I'm trying to donate, but it is blocked on my computer from Michael Burke. No worries, Rick. No one saw us. Nope, everybody blinked. And I was talking about something else entirely. Nobody's seen it happen. We're completely innocent. Me and Panda together, we're completely innocent. It's not our fault. Right. He run down. Snack and Cactus, I'll pay up. Thank you very much for your support, sir. That is absolutely brilliant of you. Very much appreciated. Let me stroll down through here. And I thought that we were getting past each other without sort of nudging, but maybe it's not working out quite so well. I have to sell my soul to Google to get it back. For those of you who... I know that some countries you're not able to donate on here for whatever reasons. YouTube have got stuff set up that not every country can. For those of you that would really like to donate, I have a link in the description down below. You are able to donate to me on Patreon. I have a Patreon page. There is a link to that one. You're able to do a donation through there if you want. You can set it up and it will take a payment immediately and then you can cancel it. It does set it up, I believe, as a recurring payment, but you are able to cancel it immediately and just do one payment if that's what you would like to do. So if you absolutely want to do a donation, it will be hugely appreciated, as always. But you are able to go and do it through Patreon. Those are the only two options that I've really got at the moment. Because PayPal won't let me do things with just having, just having my channel name. They want to have my home address and everything put on it as well, which is, I'm not quite sure why, but so I'm not able to sort of do that because I don't really want to publish my home address and everything. So yeah, Patreon is an option there if you wish. What else have we got? The link is to Discord. Sour Skittles has more hit points. Wait, yeah, hit point. You can tell I'm a gamer. I look at HP. Most farmers look at HP and automatically assume horsepower. I look at HP and my first immediate impulse is to read it out as hit points. So yes, Sour Skittles has got more hit points. Sour Skittles has also got more horsepower as well. You should get a P.O. box. I did have a P.O. box for a while. Unfortunately, a P.O. box in this country is quite an expensive proposition. It is. I got one because somebody donated to me in order that I could do it. They specifically sent me a donation to set up a P.O. box, which I did for a while. And then we found out after it was set up that it only accepts letters, that it wouldn't accept parcels, because somebody tried to send a parcel to it, and it got returned, because you cannot send parcels that have got to be signed for to a P.O. box. And there are a number of parcels that you can't send anyway. Couriers can't send to P.O. boxes and a few other bits and pieces as well. So it was, unfortunately... it didn't really work out very well, so we ended up cancelling it because it was a rather expensive proposition as well. So yeah, the P.O. box bit has been removed. But anyway, Papa Power 360, hello, welcome to the stream. I should also say that as well. The Bullman won. I joined just as you crashed. Yeah. We're pretending that didn't happen. That's what we're doing now. We're just pretending that it didn't happen. I got one last little bit here to do. I don't know where we're supposed to go next. Do you know where we're supposed to go, Mr. Pand? I think we got to go to that one just above us over there. I think there's one just up there that we can go to now. And we can also use the same lines that we've been using. So we'll go up here to this one, because this one was another one that we harvested. I think this was one of the ones with the poppies on it, wasn't it?
Hello, Friska, my friend.
Hello. Are we supposed to be going into the next field?
Yes, please. Field 29 is the next one for the both of you. I will send multi-spawner right after you.
Right, he's on his way, I think. Ooh, why have I stopped? Ah, I'm going again now. There we go. Right, yes, we will get this one all cleaned up as well. We missed some poppies in this one. We missed a lot of poppies in this one.
Yeah.
So how is Mr. Smudo, anyway? Did you have a good Christmas, Mr. Smudo?
I did.
You did? You sound tired. Have you been overdoing it?
We can talk about that later, without an audience.
Sounds like he's been overdoing it, ladies and gentlemen. You need to tell him to rest up a bit. If you see him out working in the fields, tell him to rest up. Right. Who else have we got in here? We got... I did just see new people coming in. We will get this field taken care of, Mr. Smudo. Don't you worry about that.
Okay, I'm off again.
Okay, we will see you later. Right. Michael Burke, my school blocked the feature. Are you watching me in school? I'm not sure I should be encouraging people to watch me whilst they're in school. Not sure that's something I should be... I'm not sure I should be encouraging that. I might just say nothing. Acula 7, Abraxas. The Gamer. Bowen. I've already said hello to Bowen, yeah. Hello, welcome to the stream. Abraxas says, toss a coin to your Frithka. Who... Right, if you're under 18, you should not have been watching it, but who's watched The Witcher? I mean, I love the game The Witcher anyway, but this new series is absolutely fantastic. And the song, Toss a Coin to Your Witcher, is so catchy, it's so brilliant, and I really don't think that Netflix thought that this song was going to take off like it has. But it is becoming it's becoming sort of, it's getting a bit of a cult following, I've noticed of late. This Toss a Coin to Your Witcher song is absolutely fantastic. And so yeah, I've been very much a lot about The Witcher of late. I played quite a bit of it during my days off, and my week off that I had over Christmas. So I'm getting sort of withdrawal symptoms from it a bit, because I haven't played it all week. I've been busy doing recordings instead. I know that we've got Mr. Panda behind us there. I haven't forgotten about him. We're going to do twice around the field, then when we start working up and down the field again, we'll catch up with each other. So we will see each other some more. I have video evidence of you Mike Main says, I have video evidence of you trying to kill Panda. Jesse Haas, is the other guy German? Yes, that is Mr. Smudolini. He is the one that is organizing the stream. He organizes and sort of runs the streams in the background along with Jimmy J. So they run things in the background and make sure that everybody knows what they're doing and doing what they're supposed to be doing, that sort of stuff. And then I turn up and I do what they tell me to do, and everything runs smoothly. So Smudo tells us what to do, keeps us on the straight and narrow. That's his behind-the-scenes job this evening. And yes, he is from Germany. Hamburg, I think. I've asked him this many... It is Hamburg. I'm sure it's Hamburg. If it's not Hamburg, he's going to be really mad at me now. He's going to come on here and he's going to yell at me. I'm certain that it is Hamburg. Michael Burke, Frithgar, I'm on Christmas break. Well, that's good. A lot of people are still on Christmas break. Kids in the UK, they go back to school next week, so they've got like a few days left. Time is ticking away for them. They've had a lot of fun, but time is slowly ticking away. They will eventually, and fairly soon, be going back to their studies. My heart goes out to them. It really does. I hated school. I was not... I'm not really someone that does well in school. It's the whole being told what to do and having to concentrate for large amounts of time on the stuff that I had absolutely no interest in. It was a genuine struggle. So those people who can do really well in school, my hat off to you. It's well done and absolutely worthy of recognition. Yes, I forgot that. The Maltese Panda is a maths teacher. He teaches mathematics. He'd no doubt be one of the people that would be exasperated with me, because I kept getting told, you've got potential, it's just that you don't do it. Yeah, I could never concentrate long enough to do it. I was just not physically capable of concentrating on it. Although maths, I did generally do a bit better with maths than I did with others, because certain aspects of it. Things like trigonometry. Yeah, I couldn't get my head around trigonometry. It's mainly because I struggled to understand. I struggled to find any reason why anybody would ever want trigonometry. I really did. I really struggled with understanding why it would ever be useful to anybody ever at any point. Right, I'm going to have to go over here so that we've got some nice, clean, tidy lines. So if I start running a line here, that will tidy that bit up. And then we can start working backwards and forwards across the field. And the maths teacher up there, he will be down shortly to well, probably no doubt to make sure that I've got nice, neat, straight lines, and I've counted them properly from the ends of the field. Why aren't you turning? You don't... Stop! Hang on. Alt X. Stop! Stop! Okay, that was really weird. It wasn't stopping. It was just kept driving. It wouldn't stop. Why wouldn't you stop? I didn't like it. And if I go over there like that, that should line up. That should... Right, stop there. That has stopped. That should give Mr. Panda... He should be able to go up on there if he uses his old lines as well. The Bullman one goes back to school on Monday. And... How did you meet all the mods, Frith? All the moderators on the channel here. So basically, they're just people who've joined along and, like, over time, I've extended the number of people that have got the moderator tag on them. Because if you've got just one person with the moderator tag doing everything, then it can get a rather hectic experience for them, and they don't get to sort of enjoy the stream. Whereas if you've got 10, 15 people with the moderator tag that help out on the channel, help out with different things, it makes life a lot easier for everybody involved. It's definitely, it definitely makes a huge difference if you've got like a whole load of people. So just slowly over time, we've added more and more people who've volunteered to come and help me and said that they'd like to be involved and do things. And yeah, I'm always really, really grateful to everybody that does the moderating stuff, because it's all voluntary. Like, every single person that has got that little blue moderator thing, it's entirely voluntary. Every single one of you volunteer for it, which is absolutely amazing. It never ceases to amaze me at all that anybody that wants to come along and spend their time sort of just doing this stuff for me, which is... And yeah, I'm absolutely gobsmacked, 'cause it's a very generous thing to do. It's a lot of personal sacrifice, a sacrifice of personal time, and it's awesome. It's absolutely awesome. Hang on, Rotjock Axe, Rotjo. Okay, I've no idea. I've absolutely, I'm just, no, genuine. Why is this not working properly? I keep sort of lifting up and whizzing along and driving around like a lunatic. I'm not quite sure why. Right, I'm going to follow the Maltese Panda down across the field, so then we can work together as we come back up across the field. And I'm going to try and slow down a little bit behind him, because quite frankly, my tractor seems to be doing some weird things at the moment. I seem to be going excessively fast when I shouldn't be. And also the whole GPS is doing a few odd things. Snake and Cactus says I was volunteered. I was voluntold. Oh, that was brilliant. You said you had sent your kids back. Was that under warranty, or have you just had enough? I'll send... Whoa. What am I doing? What is wrong with my tractor this evening? Oh, I don't know what's going on with it. And it seems to keep sort of trying to drive itself along really, really fast. I'm going to let you go first, Panda, and then I'll follow you up. I'll let you get a little bit of head start, because I think I go a little bit faster than you. So you go first, and I'll follow you up. But yeah, well, I tried to send the kids back under warranty, but apparently it's a non-return policy. So yeah, that bit's not happening. So instead, I'm just going to have to give them to some school teachers, and then let the school teachers take care of them. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be absolutely fine. They will make many happy memories, right? When they think back to their school years, they will think it's absolutely wonderful, because they will have teachers like Mr. Panda over here instead of teachers like I had, and that's a much better thing. Eddie Thornton, can you do a live stream with Daggerwin? That's not going to happen. Good going. Hang on. Let's see. Jesse Has, Frith, I started watching you. I started watching you because of your FS19 Sandy Bay time lapse. That was a long time ago. I suppose it wasn't all that longer. Dirk Mandarin, have 20 coins, Mr. Witcher Frithgar. Thank you very much for your support, sir. That is absolutely fantastic of you, and very, very much appreciated. This is awesome. This is absolutely awesome. Witcher Frithgar, I like that. I like that a lot. On the Discord at the moment, I've set my, you can set a status. If I slow my speed down a bit. Oops, that's trying to speed up. I'll slow my speed down and I'll set it to 12. I think it might be that your cultivator has not been repaired when it was last used. That could very well be what's doing it. But I've set mine to 12 now. If I spin round like this, we should lead now. I should have the same speed as you, Mr. Panda. I'm hoping, if all goes well. Ziorix727. Hi, I am from Slovakia. Lossing P has finally managed to join us. That is absolutely fantastic. We're wondering whether or not he'd be able to get here. So, we've got Mr. Lossing P coming in. We've got to just wait for him to synchronize. Zorix from Slovakia. Eddie Thornton. Ione PC Motor. PC Motor. Eric King, how does one volunteer? Hang on, I'm looking up through here. What do we got? I'm trying to... Yeah, to be moderators for chat, you've got to join the Discord, and basically it's after we've sort of gotten to know people, and you spend a bit of time on there, and so on and so forth, and then sometimes we will ask for volunteers for it, and sort of things like that. It's not something that is just immediately given out. It's something that is earned over a bit of time. We like to try to make sure that it only goes to people that are actually going to use it. Right, why am I'm racing along the field. Oh, I know why it is, because I haven't pressed the magic button. I was just using my accelerator pedal. So I'm going to let Mr. Panda catch up. Somebody said here, Matthew John Skerry. Hey, Frith, I'm from Malta as well. Are you one of Mr. Panda's students? Is he your maths teacher? Is this what's going on here? Is he your maths teacher and you're out judging him on what he does in his spare time? And then when he stands up in front of the classroom, back when everybody's back to school, and says, children, you should concentrate on your mathematics and not waste time playing computer games, you'll go, excuse me, sir. I'm pretty sure I seen you strolling around in a field on Frithgar's live stream. What are you talking about? So I'm not judging. Not judging. I'm just saying, you know, this could be how it goes. No, but I do know him. It could be how it goes. I don't really know. Right, I'll let Panda go in front this time. I'll come out over here. So I'll let him spin around and go in front, and I will stop there. What is wrong? My tractor keeps going backwards and forwards. It seems really, really sensitive in here. So, hello, Mr. Lossing P. He's just grabbing himself a tractor at the moment. Panda is just joined. No, let's not worry about faults. My driving this evening has been absolutely atrocious. So let's not point the finger of blame, because whenever you point the finger of blame, there is always four fingers pointing back. Well, three fingers. Sorry, you have one finger pointing forward, and then you have three fingers pointing straight back at you. That is what happens when you point the finger of blame. So let's not point the finger of blame, because otherwise there'll be a lot of them pointing towards me. Heavy Normie, hello, welcome to the stream. And Nameless AOE, there's my favourite moose, he says. Hello, welcome to the stream as well. Northern Farmer on here, afternoon all. Northern Farmer? Have I not said... I was sure I'd seen you already. Maybe not, maybe I haven't. Maybe this is the first time. It could very well be. It does look like it, because other people are saying hello to him as well. But anyway, yes. Right. Yeah, someone's asking here, Rotjo is asking, who can join the live stream? It's not for people who've donated, it's for people who are in a Great Book of Names. If you donate, you do go into my Great Book of Names, and one of the perks of being in there is it's my thank you to people who've supported the channel. So if you support me financially, you go straight into the book. But also people who are active in my community. So that is people who are active quite a bit in the Discord server, but also people who are active on comments on YouTube. So there are quite a few people who are who are in the Great Book of Names who have not supported me financially, have not donated money, but have gone into the Great Book of Names because they have been doing regular comments on my YouTube channel, on various different videos, regular comments on the videos that they watch, and also people who have been quite active on the Discord. There is a whole ranking system that can be seen by the administrators and moderators on the Discord, and that ranking system shows how active people are on the Discord. And eventually people do earn their way into the book using that alone, not through financial donations only. Just Axe Frithgar, that's easier. Okay, I will do just Axe, that is a lot easier. So yes, you are able to, you are definitely able to come along and earn your way into the book without having to donate money. It just takes longer than donating money. I've always had a policy on this channel that if something is available for money, then there is going to be a way to get it for free, other than merchandise, because that's costs me money anyway. But I'm not going to do exclusive content for people who pay, stuff like that. I absolutely won't do that at all. Maltese Panda right here, he got into the book through being very active both on Discord and also on comments on YouTube. So yes, it is definitely a thing. Right, he's going to go first going up through here, and then I will follow him back. Let me just reverse back round there a little bit like that. There we go. Right, easy does it. My tractor stopped now. This is good. Excuse me. Server is restricted to the Great Book of Names only for the live stream. If you would like to play on the server, normally, like we have the server running pretty much 24/7. When the live stream is not going, there's a different map on here, and that is open to everybody who is on the Discord. You're able to come along, you're able to take part, you're able to play. If you're on the Discord. So all you've got to do is be on the Discord, and you can come in and you can join the server. And there's quite a few people that do use it. There are times when it's quite quiet, but there are other days when it's particularly busy, and there's a lot of people playing on the multiplayer server. It's only shut down and exclusive to the Great Book of Names only when we do the live stream on here, which is every 2 weeks. Other than that, it's available for everybody. Okay, I'm not quite sure what's going on there. Frith, you explain that every time. So server is restricted. Yeah, hang on. Oh, I want to come around here. I'm going to swing round onto that one in there and up through here. Okay, I'm going to ignore those. Tushal, I just seen up there. First time watching your stream. Hello and welcome to the stream, Mr. Tushal. It's good to see you here. And who else have we got? There's a lot of people here this evening. We've got quite a lot of people. I'm going too fast now. I'm using my accelerator, so I've gone past the 12-mile-an-hour restriction that I put on myself, and I'm going a little bit quicker. Let's lift that one up there, and then bring you back round a bit. Let's ease that back a little, just a tiny bit, not too much, just like that. And I'm just gonna wait here for Mr. Panda to turn up. I'm also having a little bit of a drink here. Alright. Does anyone have any weekend plans? I have weekend plans. One of my weekend plans involves going to see my grandmother. Another weekend plan involves playing Witcher. I am absolutely going to be playing some more Witcher. I love that game at the moment. Plus, I have 2 more episodes of the Witcher series to watch before I finish watching all of it. Because I love the Witcher series. It is absolutely fantastic. Right. Are we alright? Yes, we're alright. Yeah, I'm absolutely loving the Witcher series. I've not sort of binged watched the entire thing. I've wanted to do it a little bit to a time. So that I didn't sort of burn all of it through all at once. So I've got a couple little bits left. Just a little bit more to watch, and then... Ah! Maltese turned off the engine by mistake. I've done that. I've done that more than once. It's particularly annoying if I'm trying to record my time-lapse and I'm trying to do something like quite smooth and clever, and then I jump in and I turn the engine off. And then you get the message flash up to say, you need to turn your engine on. You're like, oh, yeah. That wasn't quite part of the master plan, but still, never mind. Let's bring that one round there. And we go again. We're just about done this field. We haven't got very much left. I think we've made some reasonable progress with this so far. Is there a time-lapse this Sunday? Yes, there is. There is a time-lapse this Sunday. Right. I'm just going to whiz along quick now on this one, and then I'll spin round at the end, and I'll whiz along quick on the next. Actually, if I go out by 2, so if I go out like this way, look, here, that's the one that Panda's coming down, and then I'll leave that one, and I'll go up this one over here, like that. Then there's no danger of us walloping into each other. We can tidy this bit up. Panda can take that last strip down there, and I'll go along and I'll just get that little bit there, and then everything's tidied up, everything's finished, and it's all looking pretty swish, I think. I think we've done a good job. That was some good teamwork, that was. That was a decent bit of teamwork.
Friska, my friend.
Hello, Mr. Smudo. Have you had some coffee?
No, I have not.
You should. You should have coffee.
You are almost done with the field, I reckon.
Yeah, we're just about finished now.
Okay, I would like you to park the tractor next to field 28.
Next to field 28, right? Okay, where's field 28?
Yes, somebody will take over plowing for you.
Okay.
I think the people have seen you long enough doing that.
They're all fed up with me, are they?
Yeah, I don't know about that. I am just now attaching the pink truck to a flatbed trailer.
Okie dokie.
What I would like you to do is grab 20 pallets of wool from the wool storage right next to the sheep.
Yeah.
Sell it at the best price, which should be right now, check real quick, the spinnery. So that's a little tour you'll have to do. And afterwards, you know the whole factories right next to field 23, right? All those factories.
Factories next to field. Why does this tractor keep trying to jump forward?
I do not know.
No, neither do I. I don't know if it's something to do with the thingy. Factories. Oh yeah, between field 28 and field 23. Yeah, that.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Once you sold the wool, what I would like you to do is first load the 10 pallets of sugar at the sugar factory.
Yeah.
Then the full pallets at the bakery, the full pallets at the brewery, and the full pallets at the canola oil pressing refinery.
You know I'm never going to remember all this, right? Right, so...
Just drive to all the factories, load all the full pallets, so be a bit careful. Start with the sugar, and then you should have one completely full flatbed. Sell it at the best price for the sugar. Okie
doke. Right, so I need to... where's the sheep? Oh, there's the sheep over there. So I need to go and load up with the wool first from the sheep.
Yes, they are in the wool storage. You have used that before.
Oh, that's like the bale thing, isn't it?
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah, I remember that one. It was a good mod.
Yeah. It's it's from GTX. What did you expect?
Ah. Right, let's park that one up there a second, and then we will run over here and see if we can make this work. So we want to go right in here. We've got 20 pallets in here. I'm pretty sure you said you wanted me to get 20 pallets.
Indeed, yeah, that's why I said that, yes.
Yeah, oh, I could have gone that way. Right, okay. Confirm.
Okay.
Well, that's looking pretty swish. Okie doke, we will see what we can do. I have no doubt that I can mess this up somehow, and you'll be very proud of me.
I have faith in you.
Yeah.
I will have... Okay, see ya.
Ciao, darling. Now then, I got to bring that one onto there. Select, but we got pallets, we got work mode. So let's turn on the work mode like this. Bring you along like that. I'm going to go on a little bit further. I'm going to stop right there like that. There. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back over into this one. I'm going to go like that. And we'll take those 6 pallets. Confirm. Boom, straight out onto the truck like that. Now, that is using your head, that is. So then what we will do is we will unload those onto the trailer like that. And they're not going to slide everywhere. Okay, this is pretty good. We're doing all right so far. I thought Frithgar was qualified to work on farms. Yeah. I'm sort of qualified to work on farms, but yeah. I am qualified to work on farms, and I can follow instructions. It's just that I normally would write them down. That's all. There's no harm with that, is there? There's nothing wrong with that. I'm just making sure that I'm getting things right. That's all. Farmers Co-op, there's Spinnery. Right, that's where we got to go up there. We got to make our way all the way up there. So let's tag that place right there. Where are we? Where? There we go. The beacon is lit. Gondor calls for aid. Well, actually, it's the Spinnery calling for aid, but that's where we got to go. We got to make our way on up that one, on up to that one. So we're going to go out onto this road over here, and I am going to go whizzing up through here. Now, this is where Snack and Cactus and Lossing P in particular are going to be judging me because they're professional truck drivers. They are very, very professional truck drivers, so if I make any mistakes, they will be judging me. I have no doubt that all of the farmers amongst you who were watching me... Okay. Maybe best not to hit a rickety old bridge like that with a truck like this at quite that kind of speed. The bridge may not make it. Okay, that may have been a little bit of a how not to do it rather than a how to do it. I think I can go this way. I think we can get round this way. We're now moving on to a muddy old track, which is probably not the best thing for a truck weighed down like this. And then, of course, yeah, like I was saying, a whole load of farmers have been watching me work as well out in the fields. And I've no doubt that some of you have been judging my skills on that as well. So, yeah, let's not get into that. Patreon doesn't take gift cards. I don't know what you can use on Patreon, unfortunately. I don't really know what their limitations are one way or another. So, yeah. I don't quite know how you would have to go with that. JMP, I lived in Germany for 7 months during the war. Okay, that was a long time ago. I need to... Wait, can I... That's a footbridge. How am I supposed to get over there now, then? I can go along... I think it's frowned upon to drive onto the railway and go... Where am I going to go here? I can either go back up that way and on round that road there. I can go onto the railway and bump my way up across up on there. Or I got to follow the track down here. Maybe it'd be better if I do just do the right thing and follow the track. Because otherwise something bad is no doubt going to happen. And if I dump this load of wool into the river below, Smudo is not going to be very impressed with me at all. So we'll avoid doing that. Hopefully I won't get stuck in the mud down here. I can go past. I can see these gentlemen working in the field here. Who we got down here? Okay, there's 2 people working in the field here. 2 of you. Who have we got? Is I need to look on. I'm looking on the map. Oh, we're back in field 8 now. Who's this? That's Lossing P. Hello, Mr. Lossing P. And who's also in the field with him? I gotta look over. Oh, it's Patro. We got Patro over there, and we got Lossing over this side. Hello, gentlemen. I'm just don't mind me. I'm lost, and I'm just trying to find my way. I'm just a lonely traveler trying to find his way. That is all. Nothing to see here. Okay, I've managed to make it through that bit. So far, we haven't gotten. Spinnery is on the same side of the river. Okay. So I'm going the right way then, as long as I stay on this side of the river. I could have cut across the field, I suppose. I could definitely have cut across the field. But yeah, I don't really want to... I should avoid doing things like that. You know, we're supposed to try and do things a little bit realistically. I'm not going to say very realistically, because we all know that I'm not doing things very realistically. I once heard on the news that a truck drove over a bridge that couldn't handle its weight. Jenin 99. Yeah, I also don't want to add my number to the list of fools who have driven heavy vehicles over bridges that cannot support them and have tumbled into the waters below. because that's not really the way to go, is it? You got to admit that you'd be pretty red-faced if you did that. You drive. I mean, we get a big problem in this country with people trying to wedge tall lorries under low bridges. And I imagine that's a problem in a lot of places in the world, because the GPS says go this way, and the roof of your truck says, well, actually, I'm going to disagree with you on that one, and then the driver decides to try and go that way anyway, and gets stuck. Gets wedged completely and totally, and that's the end of that. It's not really the way to do it, though, is it? Right. If I do this... Oh, I know what's going on now. I do that. I'll try and bring that in like that. There we go. But those pallets there, they won't sell unless I unhitch like that. Pull forward a bit. Let them sell there. 86,000 and another 90. We got over $100,000 for that right there. That's pretty good going. If I get out, does it get rid of this beacon? Ah. Right, so you've got to get out to do that. Okay, so we're up here on this part of the map now. If I go out onto that road and I follow this one along here, I'll just go straight along there, and then I turn off down here, and we get to this area over here. Well, we've got to try and find the sugar. Smudo said stuff about sugar. We will see what we can do about that. My sugar mama. Northern Farmer is busy putting the squirrel emote up. I wasn't that squirreled, was I? I managed to get here. I stayed reasonably on time. I feel I was reasonably quite, you know, I did quite well for me, all things considered. Am I going the right way? Yes, this is the right way. You sort of just keep going on from the road. So we go out here and we go across the bridge, and that will take us on over, and then there was sugar that Smudo said something about. After that, I'm not quite sure. There were other things that he said about, but I'm not 100% sure what those other things were. I'm drifting backwards and forwards a little bit here. Definitely drifting backwards and forwards a bit here. What's going on? Right, can a moderator please put that Mr. Eddie in a timeout, please? There's no need for that. Jen in 99, believe me, I know a lot about GPS. Don't read and drive, ladies and gentlemen. Do not read and drive. That is absolutely fantastic. At Frithgar, how did you meet the great Smudo? I met the great Smudo just through my videos. He started watching my videos, and for some strange reason, he really, really liked them and watched a lot of them, and he put up a lot of comments. And he's watched a huge number of my videos. Personally, I think this is perhaps indicative of his unstable frame of mind, but he assures me it's not, and tells me that all of the voices in his head agree with him on this point. So I'm not going to argue with him or the voices in his head. And yeah, so that's kind of how I met him. And Jimmy J was much the same. I met him, he watched quite a lot of my videos and put up a lot of comments. And then Jimmy created this Discord that we use, and it's kind of like it's sort of grown from there. Jimmy made the Discord, and Smudo came along, and he started helping out with the Discord fairly early on. And so between the two of them, they've done a huge amount of work behind the scenes, and has grown up this Discord to what it is now. And it's because of those two that we have these live streams. Those are the two that kind of set the things in motion. Smoodelini and Jimmy J, between them, set all of this in motion, and that is why we have these live streams, because of the massive amount of work that they do in the background. It is like it's just quite phenomenal. They are two outstanding blokes. They really are. And so they've gone and done all of this work in the background, and we are now where we are now. Right. What am I doing? I'm getting a little, like, it's like lag spikes. These gates here, yeah, every time I come up to these gates, they wait until I've touched them before they open. I swear that the person on the gate there is the dude inside that little office there. I swear he doesn't like me, and that's why it is. That's why it is. Stan the Man, I saw Frithgar streaming, and I just had to join. Hello, Mr. Stan the Man. It's good to see you here. I'm looking for sugar. I'm supposed to be looking for sugar. I've been...
Frithgar, my friend.
Hello! Right, I'm looking for sugar.
Yeah, the sugar factory is when you where the thing is, the stream is lagging a bit behind. If you open the map, the sugar factory is the
canola.
lower one. That on your left is canola. Sugar factory is to your right.
I'm just backing out of the canola a minute.
Ah, okay. Yeah, the thing is, the stream is lagging behind a little bit.
So as you come in the front gate, there's canola on my left.
The canola is on the immediate left.
Yep.
On the immediate right is the seed productions. Right behind that,
Yep.
on the right, is the bakery, and behind that is the sugar factory.
Ah, right. So it's the right-hand side further down. So what we got 3 of them. We got seed production. We've got, what's this one over in this corner then? Oh, that's meat over there.
Yeah, we don't have any meat production yet because our pens are still not full.
Ah, right. Well, hang on. Right, I should be out on that road over there.
Yeah.
Okay. And we go out through there we go. So that's the sugar one there. This one right here. This is...
Yes.
What sugar is this? Zucker Fabric.
Zuckerfabrik, yeah, that's the German word for sugar factory. That's German.
Right. Okay. So we're no silver spoon stuff here, ladies and gentlemen. Or, yeah, it is silver spoon, I think, the one that we have in the UK. Okay, so if I load this stuff up here, that is all the sugar that I can take. I've taken every single one, and we're all loaded up. Right.
Yes. The bakery is right. Is the next stop.
So I need to go and get the bakery. The bakery is the one just the other side of that, with the windmill
yeah,
there.
of the line of trees. Yeah, you'll have to be a bit careful as not to load the partial pallets.
What happens if we grab partial pallets?
Well, then you waste a bit of space. It's nothing too bad.
Ah, right.
But
so are we selling all of these products?
Yes, yes.
Right.
But by my count, we have exactly 20 full pallets in all the factories. That's why I try to caution you.
Up here. So what have I got? I've got 4 full pallets. There's 1 pallet there. There's a part pallet.
Yeah.
And there's 4 altogether that are full. So I'm gonna this is gonna require finesse. I'm not sure if I have finesse, to be honest. This is going to require careful planning and driving. I don't know if I got this. I don't know if I got it in me, mate. I really don't.
The first 3 breads are full, and the one at the end is full.
Right. Okay. I've done that bit. Now I got to go down to the end and get the other one. This is where it all goes horribly wrong.
Nah, you can do it.
All the way down to here. I'm going to get that one there. Right. Oh, I did it. As long as I can get out of here without nudging that pallet off of his little pedestal, we'll be fine. So you want me to also go and get the oil as well, then, do you?
Yes, and 2 full pallets of beer.
2 full pallets of beer? We're making beer here as well, are we? You never said anything about beer.
Well, that is why we plant hops.
Ah.
The only reason we do that.
Oh, I thought we just did it because it was a cash crop. Right,
yeah, but there are crops that are cashier than hops.
I'll go over round this way then, and let's see if we can get the beer without me doing anything horribly wrong.
That should be easy. There's a little bit more space than at the bakery.
Yeah, they're the wrong way round for it, unfortunately. Right, I'll try and go in a little bit closer to that. We're gonna make this. We're gonna make this all wrong. We're gonna make, yes. Stop. Right, okay, we've stopped. We've got 2 pallets of beer in here. We've got 4 pallets of bread. We've got a boatload of sugar. We're doing well.
Good. And the canola is the same as the bread. The one at the end is full, and the first 3 are full.
Right. Okay. We can cope with that, I hope.
Yeah, you can do it. I believe in you.
Yeah, well, I don't know if I do. Let's have a look. Excuse me.
Looking good so far.
Right. Well, actually, those pallets all look like they're full. Let me just...
Yeah, but if you hop out, there is a mod active that shows you which pallet is not full.
4,000 litres at Wow, that's only 2,500 litres in that one. Right, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
It's gonna be tricky getting those 3 on and not the part one. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get that one.
If you start with the one at the end and then drive back out and go.
I'll turn round.
Start with the one at the end, and then drive backwards and start from the full end, and then you should only be able to load the full ones.
Yeah, if I go from that end over there, bring it up like this, right. There's 3 of them. There's 3 of them. If I go a little bit closer, we'll get that last one. We're going to do this, ladies and gentlemen. Yes! Ha ha!
Awesome.
Oh, I'm a bit croaky at the moment.
Okay.
Right, hang on. I gotta have a drink a minute. Excuse me.
You sound like me.
Oh, right. Well, Bite Moose has had to leave for the evening, so see you later. Oh, hang on a minute. Mike Mains, what did you watch to be a farmer? I hope it wasn't ER. Oh, that's brilliant. That is brilliant. That is a very nice reference right there. Let me unload. Oh, wow, that's quite a heavy lot. Okay, so where do we take these? As soon as I find out where to take them.
The agri supply market is the best price for sugar right now. That's the one right at the top of the map.
Agri supply. Oh, up there. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And you can sell everything there.
Okay. So we'll sell everything at the agri market, and then we will be on our way to do some other stuff.
Then you come back and park away the truck, and I will give you your next job.
Right, no worries. Yeah, Mike
Okay.
Mains. Well,
So
yep,
I
thank you
will
very
be back shortly then.
I am very croaky right now. Yep, we'll see you later, Smudo. Mike Mains, thank you very much for your support, sir. As always, it is absolutely brilliant of you. So, Bowen, shouldn't Smudo be there with a set of forks loading you? This is a point. Although, to be honest, trying to load anything with forks and pallets on a multi-stream, multiplayer, it's a real struggle, isn't it? Because it does lag a little bit on any multiplayer. But yeah, hope it wasn't ER. That is a reference to the new series that I've just recently started, 2 Point Hospital. 2 Point Hospital, it says at the beginning, which is, I think is absolutely brilliant. It is absolutely hilarious. It is awesome. They're talking about their hospital, and they're talking about the medical staff, and he actually says, as part of the advert for the hospital, come to our hospital, we will help you out. Some of our doctors have even had medical training. Well, or they've watched ER, which I think is absolutely fantastic. Medical training, or they've at least watched ER. That's absolutely fantastic. Doesn't inspire me with a lot of confidence for actually going to the hospital, mind, but yeah, I thought that was brilliant. I really loved that, as that was my first introduction to 2 Point Hospital. It's the first I'd sort of heard anything about it, and so far the game has sort of proved equally hilarious as I've worked my way through it. I've been really enjoying that game. So yeah, that's what that's all about. Logan McGettigan, I'm playing on FS19 on Greenwich Valley at the moment. Right, I will bring that one in around there, like that. Easy does it. And then we've got to go along here. There is the best price for sugar in around this way. And let me bring this up. He did it. Jesse Huz, he did it, everybody. I did it. I managed to do it. I managed to get every single pallet that I was supposed to get. I'm actually feeling a little bit smug right now, it must be said. It wasn't the easiest task to go and do, but I did manage to do it. This does actually look quite cool. All of the different goods on this truck. Hang on, let's just pause this a minute, just like that. All of the goods on this truck. I think actually if we bring it back this way, you get a better look at it there. That does look pretty cool, that does. I like that. I like that a lot. Right, let's go in here and we'll sell it all. JMP, you can drop the beer off at my place. There are a number of people that have been speaking along those lines, thinking that the beer should be dropped off at their place. I think, to be honest, in order to avoid any arguments and any disagreements with anybody, because it looks like there may be 1 or 2 arguments or disagreements amongst different people, am I definitely in the right place? Agri-supply depot, agri-supply market. It's the market that we want, isn't it? Let me just go along this way. I've got forage, egg, seeds. Where's the sugar? My sugar mama. There, sugar. Agri-supply market, which is that one over that side. So what's that one there? That's the... Now I'm just confused. Manure to sell. Slurry to sell. Canola oil product. I've got that bug again. I had that bug previously where it just stayed up continuously. I've got the canola oil production. I'm wondering if it's because I went there with a vehicle and I didn't jump out or something. I don't know. Oh, wait. No, it's here. This is a sell point here, isn't it? Is that a... Yeah, there's a sale point right there. I've got to be careful of this. I think I'm stood on the sale point. Let me go to that one and tag place. Right, I've definitely got the right one there. I don't want to get the wrong one. And also, I don't want to go over the top of that one. I very nearly went onto that sell point there. That would have been bad. Is he using Stevie? Yes, I am using Stevie versions. But there do seem to be a lot of people that want the beer dropped off at their place. So I think, in order to avoid any arguments and any disagreements, it would be best if I just sold the whole lot here instead. Alright, so it's for your own good, people. It's for your own good. It is absolutely for your own good. Right, I'm going to unhitch that one there. And then I'm going to come away from that one. Just let it do that, because it doesn't let you do it otherwise. And then pull forward, and we will sell the bread and the beer and the oil. Everything all sold in there. Look at that. There's another 73,000. So 38, 73. Over $100,000 from that little lot. That's pretty good. Right.
I just came in to tell you where to sell that because I thought you were going to the wrong spot. But no, you didn't. You went to
I
the right
did
one.
manage to get it in the end. It was a bit slow going, admittedly. But then, so are most things with me. How's Mr. Jimmy J?
This Jimmy J's good. Thank you.
Excellent. Glad to hear it. Mr. Jimmy J has been quiet of late on Discord, and then he came on to the beginning of the stream and he said, hello, I haven't seen you lot since last decade. And we all think that's why he's been quiet on Discord of late. He hasn't been having a holiday. He's not been having a break. He's just been saving up so he can drop that little bomb there right at the end. Classic dad joke. That's what it is.
Yeah.
That's what you'd expect.
That kept me going. just to be able to say that.
Yeah, that's absolutely brilliant. Of course, there's the best one was obviously 20 years ago when everybody said, I will see you tomorrow, I'll see you next week, next month, see you next year, next century, next millennium. We're not going to be able to get that. Yeah, we won't get that one again until 29.99. It's going to be a little while before we get that one back again. So we got to take what we can where we can.
All we've got now is you and I are just so last century.
Dude, we're last millennia. We're so last millennia. We still got that one. We have still got that one back in the good old 1900s. Those were the days. Let me just bring this.
I'll leave you to it, and I'll get back to what I'm doing.
Right. See you later, Mr. Jimmy J. Now we come whizzing on down here, so we've got to go and park this one up, and it might help if we might sort of point the hose at it. It's looking pretty clean. I don't think anybody will notice if we don't clean it off. Smootho probably will. He'll probably tell me off if I don't clean it off properly. I'm actually managing to stay fairly straight coming down through there, because as long as you can get it lined up to start with, it normally does all right, doesn't it? Frith, are you a cat or a dog person? I'm a cat person. I'm absolutely a cat person. I'm definitely a cat person. There was a link. Smootho found it for me, actually. It was put on Discord quite a while ago now. It was something to do. I think it's a guy called Zoltan or something like that. Look on YouTube and search dry bar lounge or something like that. Cats versus dogs. Okay. Smootho, I think I broke something. Because if I go here, I'm still looking at the canola input-output thing. So if I come over here and I try to use this one, it's putting me into the canola oil thing. Which it shouldn't be. I can still drive this one, but I can't wash anything off. Quite sure why that is. Which means I'm not going to be able to interact with anything else. That's very weird. But I have had that happen before. I think I had that happen with one of the hay dryers. So I'm not quite sure why it's doing it. But anyway, never mind. Axe says, see you guys. Good night all. Hello?
Yeah, that glitch with the canola thingy. I don't know why that happens. We have to check.
I've had it happen before with hay dryer.
Yeah. Me too. I had the fermenting silo, I think.
Oh yeah, I've had it on. Yeah, because I've had it on my own map on the hay dryer, but I've also had it on this map with that fermenting silo over there. It was this one right here when I was doing some stuff with it.
Yeah, I never had it happen.
Yeah, that used to happen with the old fabric scripts, and this is the global company's replacement.
Cow. Oh, hang on a minute. Look, I've just gone through the cow. No, I'm still back to the canola. I thought maybe it would change when I went on to here. Nah, still giving me the canola. Okay, yeah, it's not fixed.
You might have. Did you go to the production and walk in and walk out again?
I walked into the production bit of the cow TMR.
No, the actual canola oil production.
Oh, no, I haven't walked into that one.
Yeah, fast travel to that and see if you walk into that, walk out, it might reset it.
All right, let's have a look.
Yeah. Problem is, the core of the global company coding was written by GTX.
I'm stuck. I'm stuck.
Then tab once and you can hop into the next.
Yeah.
Let me go into the next one. Right. Let's visit the beer factory. Oh, wow. Okay, that was a bit glitchy. But anyway, it came up with the brewery. Now I'm still looking at the canola thing. Let me run over to the canola again. Maybe it'll do it this way.
We will have to check what that is. Your next job, by the way.
Yeah.
Is spraying a bit of herbicide on field 4 and field 20.
Spraying herbicide on field 4. Ooh, it's stopped now. I walked in and walked out, and it's now stopped.
Ah, okay. That's good.
Right. It's probably it was me. I drove in and drove out, and it didn't like it. But walking in and out, that seems to have cured it.
Yeah,
right. Anyway,
I'm just going back to it and back out. That's what it used to do with the fabric script.
Okay, I'll off again.
Right. So what is it I'm supposed to do?
I can't remember what he said. But as I was saying before, the global script, the actual core coding, was written by GTX.
All right.
GTX, as we know, is a fantastic coder and amazing mod. He always puts out great mods and they don't need fixing. He just updates with new features and stuff. But unfortunately, he's no longer with LS Mod Company. And the rest of them don't know how to, as far as I know, don't know how to code like he does. So whether or not that'll get fixed, I'm not sure.
Oh, that's a bit of a shame. Right, does anybody remember what Smootho said? Put it in the chat, because I can't remember what he told me how to go and do. Completely forgotten.
I'll leave you to it. There he is.
Oh.
Frith, I'm back. Could you spray herbicide on the whole group down there?
Right.
2, 3, 4, and 5.
Okay, I'll go and find a herbicide sprayer.
One of the red ones.
Right. Why are you laughing? They're red.
Yeah.
I carefully painted them red. I bought one and you said make it red.
Good.
The other one was blue and it's got blue on it. Look at this. Look, see? Well, look, we did this in blue. It's got some blue. I mean, yes, it's also got some silver on it, but it's not got red on it. That's the one there that we went and did there. Was it this one?
I'm laughing with you, not at you.
Yeah, a likely tail.
I'm off again.
Uh-huh. Right, where am I supposed to go with this? Herbicide on which fields? I don't remember. Hershey's Kisses. He said, give everyone hugs and kisses. Every Friday at the same time. Yeah, this stream is every Friday at this time. Okay. Where am I supposed to go? We got Jimmy J's working over there. I'm supposed to do... We've got planting going on over there. So if I go to field 8, is that where I need to go? Growth. That's only just done. So I could go over there. But I've got field 1 and I've got field 20. I've got weeds on them. Let's go to field 20 because that's got weeds on it. I can't remember where he said that I had to go. I'm going to get in trouble now because I didn't listen properly. I always get in trouble for not listening properly. Let's go round to field 20 because that's got weeds on it. So it obviously needs some work doing. Who have I got in here? Who's in this field? That's Jimmy. Hello, Jimmy J. I'm going to go down into this field down here. And I'm going to spray this field right here. Get rid of this big long lot of weeds. If I start over this side, right over here, and then we set up a GPS thing going down this side right here, I think that will work well. I think that'll be good. Let's bring that one round. I'm going to go out a little bit further. Something like that. There. I think that'll be pretty good. So then I want to go Alt-E. Do that twice. It's not Alted E. I think maybe I need... Do I need to actually have it running to do this? Oh, no. Alt-C to start the stuff. There we go. Right that. And then I go Alt-E. I'll do it twice like that. I'll start it spraying as well. And we'll go up across the field a little bit. Like this. There, that's probably far enough, and then I'll stop there, and I'll go Alt-E, I'll stop it running as well, just for a minute, and then I go Control-S in here, and I auto-width that bad boy to 159 feet. I'll bring that down to 185.5 feet, like that, there, perfect, and, yeah, let's go for it. Let's do that, and then I go Alt-X, and then I do that. It would help if I actually press it. I think I missed a little tiny bit. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. There we go. We are now doing this. We're going for it. Right. Which fields do 2, 4, and 5, Bowen says. And 2, 3, 4, feed guide. 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm on field 20. I wonder if I'm doing the wrong field then. I get the feeling that I'm in the wrong spot. 2, 3, 4, 5 over there. What about number 1? Nobody's saying that one. 2, 3, 4, 5. Do the lot. I'll do field 20, and then I'll run over there to do 2, 3, 4, 5, because field 20's got the weeds on it anyway. Look at this. Look.
Hello, Frithka, my friend.
Hello.
Field 20 needs herbicide as well. Well, it doesn't matter that you started there, but next, please, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Okie doke. I'm on the case. See, I knew exactly what you would be thinking. I knew how you'd be thinking, so I'm staying one step ahead of the game. I'm helping you out here. It's because I'm helping you, and not because I'm not listening. Okay?
You're, like, super smart.
Exactly. This is what I try to say to Sen when she gives me instructions and I don't quite get it right. And she, like, I'm sure she also understands that I'm just trying to stay ahead of the game, trying to anticipate the right moves, and that's what's happening, okay?
Well, compared to Sen, you're not that smart.
Okay, yeah, I'm not going to say. I'm not saying anything. I'm saying nothing at all anymore. Well, not on that one. Where? What? Nameless. Not sure around Frithgar's neck of the woods, but around my area of England, we're getting snotsills. What is snotsills? I have no clue what that word is supposed to be. I'm assuming that word is not right, but I have no clue what it is. Is it supposed to be snow? That's a very weird spelling of snow. Nameless AoE, I'm very curious. Frozen snot. Snotsills. Oh, snotsicles. Is that what it's supposed to be? Snotsicles. What?
Oh, okay.
What has happened to Jimmy over there? Oh, I see. He's folding up. He was folding up. Right, snotsicles. Yeah, frozen snot. That is absolutely brilliant. Frozen snot. I like that. Okay. Jimmy's dancing. That's what Jimmy's doing. He's dancing. I'm going to bring this one back over here. And I'm going to run my sprayer down behind Jimmy. I'm going to chase him down the field with the sprayer. You watch. I'll start the sprayer going like that. And then I will go Alt-X like that. And I'm going to chase him down the field. So we're going to spray off the weeds up across the track up here. Because we're helping out. You know, those weeds, they spread seeds out into the field. It's not a good thing. So we'll get them all the way out through there. Snotsicles is absolutely brilliant. I love that. I love that you've got Snotsicles at the moment. We haven't got anything like that. I'm quite grateful, really, because, yeah, we didn't have any heating for a couple of days. We've now got electric heaters. This is absolutely brilliant. Right behind Jimmy right there. Look at that. Look at that. I don't want to actually be spraying his machine there. That's probably frowned upon. But there, right behind him right there. Look at that. He's got the Duck Zorley Gaming tractor right there. Oh, let's just make sure. I shouldn't really be putting the spray onto the cultivator. And chasing his black-coated Duck Zorley Gaming tractor down across the field here. I think this is a pretty good-looking duo, actually, with the sprayer going behind him, just like that. Look at that. Now that is working in style, and I've styled on a little bit too far there. I got a little bit carried away. Okay. All done this side. I now need to fold up, and I need to go. Thank you, Jimmy. That was fun. I enjoyed that little run. I'm going to go over to the road over here, and I need to go and find these small fields. So I think I need to go onto the road here, and then I go whizzing down towards the roundabout. And from there, I go up through this way. Round the roundabout and on up through. I think it's just the other side of there. I want to see if I can do it without looking at the map. This is what I want to try and do. I can't wait to see your reaction to the extra challenge in Prison Architects Women's Prisons. I haven't gotten through the prisons I'm doing at the minute. I've still yet to build a Supermax wing. And I've still yet to bring, to do the wing for the criminally insane people. That's two things I've still yet to do, is build up... I'm looking forward to the criminally insane, although I'm not entirely sure of my ability to handle them. I barely handle the prisoners I've got right now. But Supermax, I was kind of thinking Supermax next, then the criminally insane. But I am tempted to do it the other way round, so that we can get on to the criminally insane reasonably quickly, start working on those, and then go for the Supermax bit, and do that afterwards. So I don't know, I don't quite know yet, but I will definitely be covering both of them, and then we can go and have a look at doing a women's prison afterwards. Why is a women's prison more difficult? I am slightly dyslexic. Whoever came up with the word dyslexic, do they hate it? I've often wondered that myself. You know, of all of the words that could be used to describe the condition of dyslexia, the word dyslexic is... It seems a bit unfair, to be honest. It does seem a little bit unfair using that word to describe the condition of dyslexia. It definitely seems like that someone was out to get you. Is it someone who sort of... You know what it was? It was just someone who said, no, this is complete made-up nonsense and it doesn't actually exist as a condition. Refused to believe it, and so they made up this really super complicated word. And then said, right, if you can say that, if you can read that, there's nothing wrong with you. So you obviously don't have it. Which I think is a bit unfair, really, because dyslexia is... I know some people who've got dyslexia pretty bad, and it really does, like, it... Oh, I'm trying to find the words to describe it. Like, I can only describe it, really, how a friend of mine who's got really bad dyslexia, right? He struggles to read just about anything, and he said, basically, it doesn't matter how intelligent you are. If you've got dyslexia, you will always come across as thick as two short planks, unless you can actually use word of mouth. And he said it doesn't matter what happens. Teachers all considered him to be really stupid, and just completely gave up on him entirely. He took some IQ tests that were specially tailored for people with dyslexia, and it turns out the dude's got an IQ of like 150. But with his dyslexia, teachers all gave up on him. It's absolutely ridiculous, and I really do feel for people that struggle with dyslexia. It can be quite a debilitating thing, because it can really mess up. Like, there's so many simple things that you take for granted, whereas if you've got dyslexia and you're sort of struggling with that, there's a whole load of things that, you know, like a person would take for granted that someone with dyslexia is really going to struggle with. I mean, it does depend on the degree of it, but yeah, it is a bit of a jolly nuisance. And so yeah, I do feel for anybody that does suffer from it, and you have my sympathy. Stutters are not a very good thing as well. The heartless person that put a T in stutter and not be able to pronounce the S in lisp. Okay, I've never really thought about these before. All of these other ones that there's a lot of them. There is a lot of them. You're absolutely right. There's like whoever come up with all of these names is absolutely cold and heartless. There's no two ways about it. S in lisp and the T's in stutter and all the rest. It's actually, yeah, it's tragic. That's what it is. It's just tragedy. Someone was wanting to write tragedy. That's all it was. Drax RL, Zachary Kendrick. Hello and welcome to the stream. It is great to see you here. Unfortunately, we've only got about 10 minutes left, so we're quickly running out of time for this evening stream. However, it is still fantastic that you managed to call in. Who else? Heartless scientists. Lots of heartless scientists, naming them like that. Let me put that on there. I'm trying to make sure that this one stays on the right lines and make sure that I spray all of it all the way across. Right, I bring that one all the way back over to there. And from there, we will head out across this way. Like that. And on we go. Excuse me. Jesse has, is it almost over? Yeah, we got 9 minutes left. 10 o'clock I finish the stream. 10 o'clock my time, and it's UK time. It's 8 till 10 is the stream, so we do a 2-hour run. I would just like to say, I've got... Look, see? Look, it's done it again. I have to turn off the GPS. The GPS is like got a mind of its own sometimes. It was running off there by itself. I turned it off. I was trying to turn my wheel and use the accelerator pedals and so on, and nothing was happening. And it just kept going by itself. It's strange that it's doing that. I've not encountered that before. But still, managed to get right the way across, and we're back and we're working again. So long as it will keep going, we'll go right across these little fields here. And we'll just treat them like one big field. We'll just keep working our way down across them all and have them all one big field. Herbicide in the pond, now all the fish are dead. It's not, it's herbicide. It's only the plants that are dead. It's not the fish. The fish are fine. Right? We haven't killed any of the fish. The fish are absolutely fine. Let's wallop our boom into that tree there a minute. And then we can back round this way. And I want to bring it over to there. Right, now do that. Let it keep running. It straightened itself out quite nicely. I need to keep going back a little bit further. There. Not going to get it into the pond. Or not very much. Right on the edge of the... It's only pondweed. It'll be fine. The fish won't mind. They'll be able to see a bit further. And, yeah. It's no problem at all. Let's just pretend it didn't happen. That's the best thing, is let's just put our heads in the sand and pretend it didn't happen. Nice you don't drive a Tesla, Frithgar. I didn't actually put it into the pond. I haven't driven the thing into the pond at all. What car do you own? Can't finish games here. I'm trying to rectify my problem lately, Bowen. Yeah, I tend to have that problem a little bit. Right. When is the next stream? The next stream is next Friday. I'll be playing more of... hang on. That one. Graveyard Keeper, sorry. Yeah, I'll be playing more Graveyard Keeper for next week's stream. I do Farming Simulator every 2 weeks. So in 2 weeks' time, there'll be another multiplayer stream. That's 2 weeks' time, on the Friday evening. Same time, but in 2 weeks' time. And next week is Graveyard Keeper. I'm working my way through the new DLC that was released for the Graveyard Keeper. I'm having a lot of fun doing that. I've done a couple of streams on that one now, so we'll be carrying on with that next week. What else was I answering? Hang on. I was answering other questions as well. We just stop. There we go. Oh, the whole gaming thing. Yeah, I've been doing that as well. I did intend in my Christmas break to finish a few games, actually. I was thinking, I could really get on to some of my games that I haven't played in absolutely ages. I could finish a few of these, and there's actually some games that I'd like to start that I haven't started at all. In the end, what I ended up doing was I spent a huge amount of time playing Factorio in my week off, because I'm busy doing, on my own time, a run-through on Bob's and Angels. I'm using all the Bob's Angels mods, so that I can sort of get to know them. Also, really loving playing that. So I spent a huge amount of time playing Factorio. And then, when the kids weren't around, I was also playing Witcher. But that's not really a game I can play in front of the kids. So that one I'm a bit more limited when I've actually got time to do it. So I was playing a bit of Witcher, and then the rest of the time I was playing the playing Factorio, and that's all I did. So all of these other games that I had fully intended to get going with or continue on with, I didn't even turn them on, which was a bit of a shame. I did turn on World of Warcraft Christmas Day, like I always do on Christmas Day on World of Warcraft, and I opened my presents that were under the tree in Ironforge. It's always very important to do that. You must always open your presents under the tree. It's great fun. It's a Christmas Day tradition of mine. The fish are weed and insect free. Tasty. Yes, that is always, it always does help. Okay, I have gone all the way across there. We've got a few minutes left on the stream, so I'm going to fold this one up and I'm going to head back to the yard with it. I'll turn it off that. There, we'll go round this way. This pond is actually quite big, isn't it? We really do have quite a substantial pond here, which I think is quite impressive. Do you like horror movies and games?
My friend.
Hello!
Could you manage to herbicide field 1? It's a small field.
Oh, I might be able to.
2 minutes tops.
Can I get across here? Across this river?
I don't know where you are, dude.
I'm by the river. Can I go across this? Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, you should be able to if you're careful.
Oh, nice. Look at that. There we go. Look at that. I may have just ripped the booms off the back, or at least I've ripped all the nozzles off the boom by doing that, but we still managed, we still made it. We still made it.
Sturdy.
Sturdy nozzles on this one, is it? Right.
Yeah.
No worries, I will get going with this one. I was just about to bring it back, so I'm sort of heading that way anyway, so we'll just get this one unfolded here.
That should be the last job, and afterwards just park it near the garage and sell the milk, please.
Sell the milk?
Yes. We have a delivery service, so you just can...
I just go up to the milk?
Yes, and then sell it.
Right, okay, we'll see if we can do that. I don't know if we're going to have time.
You can...
We'll probably have time. We'll see if we can find this time. Right, let's bring this one over here. Okay, no worries, Mr. Smudo. Let's get that one on there. It's doing strange things again. I don't know what is going on with this. Let's try that again. Right, now it's working. Right. So, we'll run up along here. We've got one last little bit. We used to do Challenges Amnesia series, sitting in the dark at 3 AM with 3D surround headset, no lights allowed, and the one that screamed was benched. Oh, that's brilliant. I've never played Amnesia. I don't know what that one is. Daniel Dubrovic. Hello, welcome to the stream. Bowen, Yennefer or Triss, you are opening up a serious can of worms with that question, Bowen. Oh my goodness me, that is a serious can of worms, that is, because there's never a right answer. It doesn't matter what answer you give, there's never a right answer. So I will answer according to what I chose. I didn't like the way that Yennefer was treating me in the game, and not knowing any of the backstory or anything else to it. Like, if I'd just gone with the books, and, well, now obviously the TV series, but if I'd just gone with the books, I would have picked Yennefer. But I went on just Witcher 3, because I've not played 1 or 2. I've only played Witcher 3. So just based on Witcher 3 alone and nothing else, I didn't like the way that Yennefer was treating me. and Triss seemed a lot nicer and friendlier. So, Triss is the one who I declared my undying love to. Told Sen all about it, and she said, "Fine. Thought you liked me, but apparently I was wrong." So yes, I picked Triss, the fiery redhead rather than Yennefer. I'm sure there are going to be people who will tell me that I am wrong, that I'm sacrilegious, and then there are other people who are going to tell me that I'm absolutely right, and that is the only correct choice. That is possibly one of the most divisive questions that can be asked in the gaming community. Yennefer versus Triss. It is I have seen some seriously heated debates over that question. Some people take it so seriously. My goodness me. You'd think you were actually asking them to choose a real wife. But apparently this is more serious than choosing a real wife. Which does seem a little bit amusing, to be honest. Snake and Cactus, to be honest, I'd choose the redhead every time. Yeah, it's Batstar is back just before it's all over. Amnesia, DraxRL, Amnesia may be an old game, but it is still scary. Right, it is the end of the stream. We have run out of time. I've got just enough time to fold this one up. I'm not going to do the little bit down the edge. I'll fold this one up, and I will run back over to the farm, and we will sell milk, and that is all we're going to have time for. Us gamers have waifus. I'm not getting involved with those discussions because Sen sometimes watches these streams, so I'm not saying anything at all. Let me. What have I got to get? I got to sell the milk. We just go up to the cows and we sell the milk. That's what we got to do. So I would just like to say a huge thank you to everybody that joined me in the stream this evening. If I look on here, we've got. If I zoom in, I got Smoodalini, I got the Maltese Panda, I got Lossing P, got Ryder, I got Patrio Grey Smark. Jimmy J was kicking around. It may have gone offline. I don't see him on here. Thank you very much to everybody that joined me for the stream. It was absolutely fantastic having you all here. It's been a lot of fun. Oh, there we go. Right. 68,000. 157,000 for selling that. Did we just get that money, or did it... It didn't do it. Oh. According to that, it's done. Okay, I'm not quite sure what that is, unless it's like a midnight sale or something like that. I don't really know. But there's another one that we got to do. Smudolini is over here. Bowen! Thank you very much for your support, sir. Right there at the end. That is absolutely fantastic of you. Very, very much appreciated. Oh, Smudo's moving political promises out of the way by the look of it. Yeah, he's loaded up a big load of them out of the tank. So, thank you very much to the moderators in the chat for keeping us all on the straight and narrow this evening. It has been absolutely awesome of you and very much appreciated. I do always appreciate the huge amount of work that you all do. Behind the scenes here, it is always, always awesome and wonderful and amazing. And I can't stress just how much I really do appreciate the work that all of you do. It's just amazing. It gobsmacks me that you do so much for me. It's genuinely amazing. And thank you very much to everybody that came along and actually joined me in the stream. It's been great seeing you here. It's been great chatting with you all, but that is all we have time for. So if you've enjoyed the stream, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to go and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.